Darnell Barrett, a former creative director at the Hillsong megachurch location in Montclair, New Jersey, has recently resigned after sending explicit photos to women on Instagram and to a former volunteer of the church. Amongst this scandal in Hillsong, we've also seen in the past where megachurch pastor Carl Lentz resigned. Now, Carl Lentz was a former Hillsong pastor that was hooking up with this woman and going to her house and cheating on his wife. Also, the Dallas, Texas location was shut down because the leaders of that location was inappropriately using funds to take these lavish trips and buy all these material things. Now, I feel that a lot of these Hillsong locations need to be shut down. There needs to be an internal investigation of what's really going on inside of these mega churches. And they have to start holding themselves accountable and really getting to the root of why they have these character and integrity issues. Barrett quickly messaged to alert her what he sent was a mistake. "Hey, I think I might have added you to my close friends list by accident," Barrett wrote. "I'm so sorry. Trying to figure out how the hell to edit it." "Got it. We're good," he messaged soon after, then followed up by letting her know he sent some real raw S to his friends. The woman initially seemed to shrug it off. "Haha, that's all right," she responded, but then blocked him. Later, she came back to the messages to unblock him and expressed decidedly stronger opinions on the matter, saying she was insulted that you would think I wouldn't understand what you're doing. She accused the pastor of sending her the explicit photos as part of a phishing scheme to see if she would bite, and that she was horrified by the thought of how many other innocent girls you manipulated with this ploy of yours. "I'm going to assume that you sent this to gauge girls' reactions to see if they take in this weird sexual online relationship fantasy you have," according to the messages. Barrett insisted to the Daily Mail sending her the photos was an accident and he had no intention of meeting up with the women. "This was something that was just an honest mistake, and I informed my wife as soon as it happened. I was not at all trying to lure her," he told the tabloid. "I get that she, within the context of what's happening with Hillsong, that she would draw those conclusions." The former creative director also went on Steve Harvey and stated that he battled with depression and anxiety, and within the last 30 hours of these incidents, it got the best of him. Now, I know these leaders and pastors are responsible for a lot, and people flock to them wanting advice. Now, I encourage every leader to have an accountability board that will give them sound advice. During my years of cheating and being deceptive, I would send explicit photos to women who I wanted to sleep with just to get their temperature, right? Just to gauge their temperature, and based on their reaction, whatever it was, would give me power and an avenue to go deeper, right? And what I mean by that, if they responded with, "Hey, that's sexy," or "Hey, you're looking good, I would like to see more of you," that's when I knew in my heart and my mind that they were willing to take the relationship to a next level. So I don't agree at all with what Barrett is saying as far as this being an honest mistake. No, it wasn't. You knew exactly what you were doing. It's not like you're 5 or 6 years old, right? You're 32 years old, and this is not the first time that you've sent these explicit photos, and I have no sympathy for you. Now, of course, as a Christian, there's grace, but with grace, there must be consequences. Now, I won't be surprised if other scandals are unsurfaced, not just with Hillsong, but with other churches, small and large. If you have not checked out my previous video about the scandal with former Hillsong church pastor Carl Lentz and John Gray, please feel free to check out that video. It's on the screen right now. And if you'd like a 1-hour free coaching session just to talk about any character or integrity issues that you have going on internally, feel free to contact me at lifecoachjscott@gmail.com. Thanks for hanging out with me in this video. I cannot wait to hang out with you in the next. Take care.